Hello everybody, Els Elizabeth Craft Designs. How are you doing? I am going to wait for a sec till people come in. I was still walking around and grabbing things and ideas. I thought, oh, it's 12. So I was literally just watching and I thought, uh-oh, it's time. It's time. Let's see if I see myself here. Not. Am I live? Am I live on the Elizabeth Craft? Oh, there I am. Yes. I thought, oh, maybe it's the wrong one as well. Hi, Doris, Ivor, Andrea. Hi, David, Esther. Nice to see you here. So, what a day on Monday with with Annette's new release from her collection, Everyday Elements. It is my lovely life, it is, I think, yeah. And it was amazing. So Annette, she did the video, and I asked Dani to put the link in here as well to the video, or go back to the YouTube channel, because Annette pre-recorded, and I know there were some people having trouble finding it, but make sure to check it. Annette probably posted it herself as well, but the samples from the design team and from Annette herself, the collection itself is amazing. Amazing. And then I thought, what am I going to do after all these beautiful, beautiful samples? I thought I need to let that rest, because you all see that on Facebook as well, on the family page and on Annette her own page. And it's so amazing. So follow that for all the cards and all the beautiful things that are there. It is really, really nice. And I see people got the collection already as well. So my lovely life. So Annette's Everyday Elements. I thought I cannot, because she had so much, so I cannot trump that. That is just too much. That was too much. It was so beautiful. So and then I thought, because I'm going to dangle. I'm going to make a glue pin, and I'm going to relax. Don't try to do better or do different than all the beautiful things you saw already. So I am going to use, because I know that's Annette's signature, and I'm just going to play in that pancake maker with that beautiful, beautiful bee from Annette's collection. And I have the butterfly here as well, and then combined with the florals. And here it's such a fun dangle here. So, and I'm going to make, look at that. You see, that is Annette's bee. And I thought that's her signature. So a lot of people know that she has a tattoo on her arm. I think her daughter did that, Jamie. And that's a bee as well. So I thought I am going to make a dangle. And I also want to do a glue pin. So I got that prepared. And then I thought I cut one of the postage stamps, and I cut something out of the paper. And I think this will be fun to kind of hang the dangle on, and then you can give that as a gift. So I think that will be fun as well. So I cut it out of the paper, and the paper, I know you all love the paper, but that Harmonious Hodgepodge. Is it Hodgepodge? Yeah. So love that. Love the paper. And so happy with that. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful collection. Available at your stores now. So at your favorite store, you can order it. If there's a store here, feel free to put a link in. Otherwise, just contact your store. No paper in the US yet, but any day now. Any day. But so that is it. What do I see? So I'm going to turn the camera around, and then I get started and show you what I am going to do. So let's turn the camera around. There we are. And then here we are. And I know there's people that say, why do I need a pancake maker? Just because it's fun. Wait, just a little bit like this. Just because it's fun. It's honestly... It is really, really fun to work with. So I have my craft sheet here, and my little pancake maker. Hi, Michelle. Michelle, are you home from she's home again from the show. She went to the show. Hi, Tracy's here. Papercraft Clubhouse. Nice to see you here. And so let's get started, because honestly, it is a lot of fun. I think my phone is almost coming out of my stand. Just want to make sure that I don't lose it halfway. I didn't attach it well. Okay, there we go. So my pancake maker's on. So, you know, it's just, I know in the Netherlands we're joking because we have the Petra there. I have one in the Netherlands as well. I have one in the Netherlands as well. But yeah, fun. So that is that. I'm going to put it, oh, it's in here already, yeah. So I'm going to put it there so you can see it. And then what I am going to do, I'm going to show you what I did already, give you some tips, and then I'm going to make the dangle itself. So again, what I did is, so this is from the existing collection already. So what is the tip to shrink Esther's large size pancake? Oh, in the pancake maker, Belinda. If I get to that, I will do that. But then I need to stamp it. I stamp it and then I'll show you. And I will, let me get the stamp out, because I even did the, let me see if I have the, what do I have? Which one? Oh, you know which one I didn't do yet, and that's a large one as well, this one. So I will do that, I will shrink that one, because that's actually a fun one as well. And then, yeah, Michelle is, I think Michelle is back. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Peter. Okay, let me stamp this, then it can dry. And then I will do that first. Okay, so first tip, so what the shrink plastic that I am using is shiny on one side and matte on the other side. And I do stamp on the matte side. You see my camera there. And what I do is, you know, I kind of use my, most of the time I use my, my stamping platform. And then just that, because this one is probably too big as well, and I'll show you then. Make sure it's tight. So now I'm just adding the stays on there. And I did not use stays on this one yet, so then what you might have, it might stick a little bit. Waiting for the train. Are you just coming home, Michelle? I thought you were home already. So this will now, when I lift this up, most likely it will lift up the, look what's happened. You see, it will lift up my shrink foil as well. My shrink plastic. I know I mentioned shrink foil, but shrink plastic. So because I put it in the corner there, I should be fine if I ink it again and stamp it on the same place. But that happens with shrink foil, shrink plastic a lot of times. Oh, Ivor, that's already organized. I don't have the name here anymore, but apparently Dani put it in the comments on Monday, and that lady responded. So I didn't write the name down because Dani sent it to me, and then, but apparently the lady already claimed the prize. I think this is fine. Now I'll do it one more time. I might need to re-ink. That's what stays on. I need to re-ink that a lot. But yeah, so the price is already claimed. Okay, there we go. Oh. And I know I have one of those things as well. So perfect. Okay, that's that. So I'm going to put that aside, and I'm going to do it later. You know, shrink plastic, you know, your craft store might have it. Mine is old already because I had it for a long time, but I know you can get it on Amazon if you want to, but if your store has it, I don't know if craft stores, scrapbook stores sell the plastic. I have no idea, but if they have, they can put a link here. So you see, because this one will be a little bit too wide for that pancake maker, so I'll show you how that works. Put that away. I know. Oh yeah, I did that. I did wax seals. But I actually ripped it a bit. Well, I did it with embossing powder. But I was ripping it this morning because I wanted to see how it looks. But this is actually a stamp. And this looks to be, because I broke it, you see, because I just wanted to see what it did. But I can still, but that's really because I ripped it. But this is a stamp from David's. But this is embossing powder. So this is embossing powder. And then just stamp in there. See that one. And I did the bingo card from, I was just trying. I need to kind of dive into that more, but this is just embossing powder. But I think honestly that wax seals, can you break those as well if you want to? I don't do the wax seals, but this of course I can, this one I can make, I can put in my journal. So that's just a clear stamp. Yeah. Yeah, that's just a clear stamp. So let me put this one away. So a tip that I have these here. So this is the large one from Esther. So the stamp is this way. See? And what I found out that I didn't know, and you know, now I know, but it might be a tip from somebody else. So this one I stamped, and I don't think I told this in my earlier video. So this is stamped on the shiny side, and I use either the StazOn or the archival. Archival needs to dry a little bit if you want to die cut it after. StazOn of course dries, but if you stamp archival, you need to let it dry for a little bit before you run it through your die cutting machine. I know we're creating a global shortage, yeah. So this one is stamped on the shiny side, this one is stamped on the matte side. And then I noticed later that the one I stamped on the shiny side, it does not shine through to the matte side. If you stamp on your matte side, it shines perfectly through on your shiny side as well. And that was just because I thought, what happened, you know, it didn't make any sense to me, but that's what it is. So if you stamp on the shiny side, it does not shine through on your matte side. If you stamp on your matte side, it will shine through on your shiny side. You see, and that was by accident because I was holding it like this. I thought, why is that different? Because I know this is a stamp. So that's just, yeah, it is interesting, Femke. That's what I thought as well. Yeah. Yeah, and it was just because I noticed it. And I thought, oh, okay, that's good to know. Then another thing that I, as a tip, because sometimes I put the die on there, and that was just something that I thought, why didn't I think about that? So this one I stamped on the matte side then, and then you put your die on there, and then sometimes I die cut this, and then it's not, then it's a little bit crooked. So I didn't put it on there perfectly, and then I thought, why don't I turn it around? So you turn it around because now I see the die through there, and I can exactly see where the line is from the die cutting. So that was one of my moments that I thought, okay, Els, why did you not think about it? And then you just take a piece of tape and glue that on. You see? So just look on the back side. Look on the back side, and I will run this through because I thought I want to have a small bee as well. So I have the large one here, and I want to have, I know, Jackie, isn't it? But it's so simple. And it was just because I thought, oh, why is my, you know, why didn't I have a perfect die cut? And this one is tiny, so let's see if that goes perfectly through. I'm just going to die cut it here. Oh, I need to get my other, there's actually shrink foil on mine. There we go. And I did not find my metal plate yet, so I'm still running it through a few times. Kind of, and this is very delicate. So let's see how this does. And with this one, I did put a piece of white paper underneath there, because sometimes I think that helps. So just printed paper. But this one is delicate, so I probably need to help it a little bit. Oh yes, yeah, there is, I did do the big butterfly. Oh, it actually, you see, it cuts through perfectly. And that is honestly, I think, because I just added a piece of printed paper. That's why I think it cuts better. Let's see, it just gives it that little, yeah. Oh, this, I'm surprised how easy this came out, honestly. That is perfect. Hello, Jona. Hello, Evelyn, Femke, Dineke. You see, that came out, and it has the, it's pretty fine. So I am surprised that this came out so perfectly. But you know, of course. So that is that. I did that large. Ooh, where do I have that? I don't know. So, and then I'm going to shrink. And before I forget to tell this, so this is the official needle from the art glue. And what I did is, first I made a mistake. So this is one of those things here, this. It's a cap, and then it has a ring at the top. Let me show you. My hands are so dry and ring to. You see, this is one of those things. It has, you can kind of wrap it around a pearl, or in this case, my pin. And then I made a mistake. So basically you kind of just push this together. Here, I can show you, I have another pin here. That's a dirty one. But this is not like a stainless steel one. I had trouble finding the stainless steel one. So you kind of fold this around it. And then I take my kind of tool. Basically it's so soft you can fold it. But then it kind of keeps moving, of course. So you just press this together. And then you're fine. But I wanted to secure it. And then I made a mistake. You see, so this is now on here. But you see, it, well, you know, it would actually be perfectly fine. But somehow I wanted to kind of put it, like, put glue there. Then I took super glue. Don't do that, because super glue dissolves the plastic from your top, from the ball at the top. So don't use super glue, wrong. And then I took my crystal glaze here, and I fixed it with the crystal glaze. So now it's stuck. So I just kind of did some drips of crystal glaze, so I saved my pin. But so do you have the non? No, Sharon, I just use a. Yeah, so this is good to go now. So I wanted to tell that before I forget. My circles, these ones, I just cut out of this. So I just had a circle die from it's from Josette's dies, the circles, but you might have a circle that fits. And I just took a piece of craft sheet, and a lot of sheets are large. So if you just kind of take this and just cut the circle out, you're fine. And then I just kind of, you know, sacrificed a small sheet to do this, because I like that better than the baking sheets, because that you need to replace all the time. Yeah, you can use, I have the baking foils one here as well, because that's what I did first, and then I thought, you know, here, baking paper works as well, but then you need to replace it sometimes. There was one thing that I thought, because this is a little bit of texture, but it's hardly, you hardly see it, because I did something already. I did this one, so I'm going to show you that. You see, so this is going to go on the dangle, and then I thought the sunflower, how cool will that be? How cool will that be? And then people say, oh no, you know, I can shrink, or I can do embossing powder with my tools. You can, but I honestly think this is just super handy. And I was one of those persons that, I told it in my earlier video, that was struggling with shrink foil all the time. I get it out, start it, and then something goes wrong. And, you know, and in that pancake maker, I was even able to do this. You see, the only thing that is still not perfect are my circles. So I'm struggling with circles, but what I did with this as well, because this one actually came out nice. And then what you can do, if it's just a little bit off, I use my, this one, because you can actually, you know, sand it really nicely. So if it's just not a perfect circle and you just need to correct it a little bit, you can use your sanding block, or I use this one, because it sands really nice. So, yeah, but it wasn't perfect, Tracy. It wasn't perfect, but I did the sanding, I did the sanding thing. So you can do that if you want to correct a little bit. Yeah. So that is that. That will be a fun one to use. Oh, and this is, I tested that one already. This, but I didn't cut a hole in it. But I know this is the, but I forgot to color it. This is the new butterfly from Annette. This one. And I can alcohol ink this, or just color it as well, of course, now. But I did this one, and that came out very nice. And it still has the thin, so there's one piece here that's kind of curled a little bit. But I thought it looked pretty good. But because of all the thin lines, it might miss, you know, it kind of gets out of shape a little bit. With bake finders, okay. Don't use the circles with dots or anything on the die, and they come out. Don't use the circles with dots or anything on the die, and they come out round. I have no idea what you mean with that. No, I tried all kind of circles. I'm not successful yet. I did the clock from Annette, and then I tried that one, and I used a kind of a scallop die, and that didn't work for me. So, okay, so a glue pin, and this is for dangle, and this is for the larger. So this one can go on my journal. This one is for the planner, if I want to do it on the planner as well. So that's a little bit larger. And then I noticed another tip. I didn't know, I just found out by accident this morning, actually, because I made a dangle already that I cannot show you yet because I used something new there. But, so I had all those locks, necklace locks basically, and I had this one and this one. And I had no idea that there was difference, but of course, and this one is the same. So this one turns. So it has that you see, it has the same as this. So it turns, which of course for a dangle is fun. So this one, you see, this one turns as well. And this one doesn't. So another thing that I did not know I had in different things, but I did apparently. So I'm going to use both the ones that are turning actually. So another thing that I had no idea that I had different things in my stash. Okay, so let's do the bee first. Of course, if you want to do a hole, I know swivel part. Yeah. So probably just Google necklace locks with swivel and you'll find it. I had no idea, Belinda, that there was a difference. So I use my crocodile, kind of try to center it. And I can kind of die through here and do an eye here. But this one, it's nice, I think, when it just, because it kind of looks like it. Hi, Rashni. And so this one, and then it just dangles like this on this because it's flying, so it doesn't need to be like straight. I'm going to do a hole in this one right away as well. On a shrunk, oh, I did that as well, Femke. I did it already, also on a shrunken one. Yes, I did it on the flowers. So what I do here, I kind of hold it and I see if I have something here as well, a little bit this way. There. And then do I have enough space in my small bee? Because I would love to do a small bee as well. And of course, like, comment and share. Do I have enough space? I'm just doing it. Yes, I do. Well, it's close, 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 close. So let's see what kind of is left over from that. If it's strong enough. So that is that. Got this one, and this one I still need to die cut. Let me do that because I think with the butterflies, if I have this one there as well, that will be fun. So again, I do the same. So I'm looking on the back, line up my die perfectly. And that's when you do stamped images. And I did not do that because I know the people, I didn't do that. And I had to trim a little bit. Because it wasn't perfect. And now I think, oh, this is just so easy. Oh, did it arrive, Anita? Anita said, you know, I don't have the pancake maker. So I told her husband to order her one. Ed ordered her one. And maybe he gets a pancake out of it one day. But I kind of advise not to use it as a pancake maker anymore. But honestly, if it's clean and, you know, you use the sheets, I probably would, because I don't see the kind of danger in that much. But maybe, you know, whatever you fancy, of course. Okay, so this one, yeah, you see, I use the paper again, and it drops out perfectly. So that's actually a good tip, to use printer paper, and then I don't use the extra plate or anything, because with this, because I had an old metal plate that we sold ourselves at one point, but that warped. And then it kind of bends the shrink foil as well. And this is much, much better. So just a piece of printer paper underneath there. Put this back. So I don't lose anything. I know, Yolanda. And an egg. Yeah, you can do an egg in it as well. Yeah, I don't know. Probably more. But let me take a sip of my coffee. Oh. But honestly, it's fun to do. Okay, so what did I do with the bee? I took, in this case, stronger, because of course the colors get stronger. Although I have to say, here I used a very light blue on the wings, but you don't see it. So that's not useful. But for the bee, I did take a strong color. So this is alcohol marker. So because I stamp with stays on, you're going to color on the back. Because if I color on this side, and then you put your stays on side on your sheet. But I'll show you that in a second. So I choose a strong yellow because I like it to be a strong yellow there. So you're just going to color. I need a piece of white underneath there. Easier to see. And because of course I just color the whole thing, because then it will shine through everywhere. With the bee and the butterfly, but this is a perfect bee for the shrink foil. Perfect, perfect. Let me color the small one right away as well. And no, it's for die cutting, Dorothy. So when you die cut your foil or your shrink plastic, I use the piece of printer paper to die cut. So I put my shrink plastic on here, and then I run it through. So it die cuts through the shrink plastic and the paper, and just printer paper. So and it honestly works very well. And then you don't need to do that extra metal thing or whatever. Let's see how that small one works. I'm doing one at a time, and it's just me, because if I need to correct something, I want to be able to do that. Whole, and this is very, very thin, so I don't know how that's going to look. Okay, open it, put on this. So ink, so I'm going to put the stays on side down, because if you put this down, it will stick or it will come off a little bit. So I'm just going to do this, put it in here, and I will lift it up in between. Then you can see how nice and easy it's. You see, there it goes already. It goes super fast. I'm waiting for my appliance, Cynthia. Yeah. I know, Cindy. It is fun to do. It is honestly fun to do. And there we are. Look at that. It's still, you see, it's coming up a bit. And then you can do this, or you can do a stamping block, but I have this thing, and then you just press it down. But I'm going to take it out first. And now this one is not completely flat. So now my question is, do I want to have it flat, or do I want to keep it this way? But I think, yeah. Because this is actually pretty nice. Let's see how it looks on the back. Yeah, okay. Now I think I'm going to. So now it's drying already. So let's see if I can still press it down. No. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it back in for a second, and then it warms up, and then I think I can still press it down. Let's see. No, I might have had it too long too, but it's it's perfect, because I wanted to see if I want to keep it this way. But yeah, well, it stays that way then. It's just flying a little bit, which actually for the butterfly, or for the bee, that's why I thought it would be fun. It is actually nice when it kind of rounds a little bit. You see? So it is a little bit rounded, because I didn't press it down right away. What do you think, Annette? Isn't that super cute? Look at that. Did you do it already, Annette? Did you make the bee already? Because I know Annette. So stamp on one side and color on the other side, Femke, because stays on is an alcohol kind of alcohol ink will dissolve the stays on. So you want to not color on the side where the stays on is, but you put when you put it in your pancake maker, you put the stays on side down, and you have the shiny side up. Did you do that in your first video, Annette? You probably did. You probably did. So you can use a stamping block. You can use this. You can use this as well. Perfect, something metal. Oh, there it is. You see, he's kind of, that looks like a real bee. Let's see what it does, because that's a small one. You're the bee's knees. I know, Belinda, the collection, and I don't know when Annette came in, but Annette, I said, after all your gorgeous, gorgeous samples, I could not go over that. So I just told people to watch your YouTube back. And I don't know, No, Annette, you want to have your new one. Look how cute. And this one is actually perfect flat. But you can, if you want to, you can use this. But this one is perfectly flat. Let's see how the hole is. That is a cutie. It's actually good. That will be good enough for a dangle, that hole. You see, so now I have two. You see, super fun bees here. Isn't that cute? Cute, cute, cute. Okay, and I'm going to combine it, but let me do I'm going to shrink more. So what color am I going to use for the butterfly? Or do I leave, no, I want to add some color. Oh, I have a tip for that as well. But that's more for the flowers. That's when I get to the flowers. Okay, color for the, let me see. Some blue and purple or something. Sorry. Ta 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 ta. I love that, but let me see. BV, like the purple for 4, and then some turquoise or something. 2. Let's see. Yeah, I will do that as well. I want to work on these dangles first because that was my original plan. So again, and this one, of course, I can color easily on the back. And it will be, you hardly see it, but it will color when it shrinks. I'm pretty sure you will see the color a little bit, but it's not a very strong color, I see. There's some purple there. This is probably a little bit more stronger. Oh, also not. Okay. What I'll do a little bit of different color. Beep, 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 beep. Let's do a little bit of a stronger blue. Let's see if you see that. What did I do? This one I didn't color yet. And of course, because you have the black lines. Oh, I did color that one already. Well, that's going to be dark blue then as well. Maybe I need to have a little bit of a stronger color. Maybe I want to have a stronger purple as well. Let's see what this does. There's a little bit more color here, but when I shrink this, you will see it is purple. It's kind of a grayish purple color that I choose. And I don't color all the pieces because I think this should be enough. Okay, let's see. Let's go for it. Oh, a little bit of blue here. That will be fun. This one I'm going to make blue as well. Yeah. Can you see it? I'll hold it like this. Wait. And now, oh, now the blue bleeds a little bit in there. You see? And that's because I did too many layers because I went back in it. So I want to correct that. You see? Yeah. And that will be tricky to kind of correct that, I think. But let's see. This is it. Okay, so now this goes in. Let's see what it does. Hi, Rihanna, Diane. I know, it's beautiful. And then with the dye with it, that's why it's so nice to make the dangles now. I need to keep these colors out. Let's see what it does. There it goes. Oops. And that's the time when I kind of got like annoying already with the, then I thought, oh, it's not going to be okay. And with the pancake maker, I can just sit back, relax, and it will be fine. Look at that. Look at that. So I don't press it down right away because it needs to cool down a second. But I'm leaving it this way because that butterfly, you know, yeah, I can press it down. Yeah, that's fine for the butterfly. It's nice. And then you have a perfect, you see, and it shines through on the matte side as well. And now you have a wonderful shrink foil butterfly. I know it's magic. And I'm so excited that I am excited about it myself. Hi, Connie. Oh, you're in how long are you in Portugal, Connie? I'm coming to Portugal as well. Or otherwise, so we either will be in Maasluis together or in Portugal together. Because Connie lives in Maasluis. How cool is that? Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's do this one as well. Oh, is it? My goodies. It's time goes too fast. Wait, I'm going to show flowers first. Because I have a tip for coloring this as well. Because I colored it on like a piece of release sheet or craft mat or whatever, but then the ink goes on there. So what I do now, I take a piece of craft sheet, so you can basically fold in your non-stick sheet in here, and I put paper towel over it. Then when I color, it's not coming on the back here because it goes into the paper towel. But I'm not going to color this one, I'm actually going to stamp this one because I know. Here, so I'm going to take one of the stamps from the center stamps from Angelica. Do that. Oh, do the whole already before I forget. And I'm going to do a few right away because otherwise I will not be able to make a dangle. I'm not dangling anytime soon then. So I'm going to do the leaves right away as well. So I took the leaves, these are the leaves from the sunflower from Angelica. I'm just going to, because I want to show you how I put the thing. And then the sunflowers I'm going to color completely. Do I have space in here? I do, I think. Ja, bakpapier. Yeah, bakpapier. So this is bakpapier. You see, that's bakpapier. But if you have one of those craft mats, which is basically for in the, you can use it in the oven, I cut the circles out of there. What is the material is used to cut out and melt? Shrink plastic. Shrink plastic. And they sell it at, it's for kids as well. So they sell it in different stores. I did these leaves. That's actually from this flower set. But these are big as well. So that's why I thought, because if you have really tiny flowers, they will shrink tiny, super tiny. Okay, I'm going to stop and then I want to have one more because I want to put my sunflower one together. And that because I thought that would be super nice with the bee. Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, so for this one, I am just going to center the stamp with my archival, and I'm using chrome yellow here. My archivals are old, but they're still stamping well. And because you stamp on the matte side, it's easy to stamp on. On the shiny side, you would kind of, hi Marianne, nice to see you here. So just stamp, lift, and now it's on there. You see, that's. And this one, I should use the smaller one. Let me use the smaller one on that. And those flower centers you really want to have. Yeah, the craft mats are there from different brands, I know. They are around from different brands. Okay, so these are the center stamps. I'm going to show you, I'm going to melt those first, but then I'm going to the sunflower so I can show something finished before it's 12. Okay, sheet in there. There we go. Yeah, just one at a time, that's fine. Hello, Petra. Yeah, so this is the one I die cut out of the big sheet, basically. Thank you, Roswitha. It's just, because this is so much fun to play. But again, check out, because we just launched Annette's video, and this is our release from the Everyday Elements, this lovely live. And check out the video from, and Annette, if you're still here, and you did not, there's no link there. And what I noticed as well with the pancake maker, if I want to, and something comes together too close, but in this case, you can basically move it a little bit as well. So that is possible. But look with that flower center stamp. So I take this out, take my and I don't need to do this, it's perfectly flat. Put this one in here. But look, isn't that perfect? Isn't it perfect with that center stamp? So cool. Yeah, a little bit lower. Yeah. Can you see that with the bee? Oh, so cute. And there we have the next one. And this is perfectly flat. if you need to kind of, oh, it's actually up a little bit, so just flatten it with your tool. So that's it, and then that's the second one, you see? So those are dangles. But now I'm going to go to the sunflowers, and I color those completely yellow, and then I stamp in the center as well. So look at this. So on the matte side, so I'm going to color, and that's when I have, because if you do that on a slick surface, it will kind of get on the slick surface and on the back of your shiny side as well. And I don't want my ink there. My sister used to do. I know, Dorothy. I don't think it ever went away, but it's just, you see. And now I don't get my ink on the back because it goes to that paper towel. So that was just for myself. I don't know what you use to color on, but if you want to color the complete. And then I have that, I probably need to finish that, but I'm going to hang it on this one because I want to make it as a gift. So I'm going to etch this. Then you can write a little note on here. So this is from the Harmonious Hotspot from Annette. And then I'm going to make 2 holes. I have a piece of twine. And then I'm going to hang it on here. And then I think you have a great, great gift to give. I'm going to color 2 more sunflowers. And then stamp in the center, color the leaves. And this is going fast, of course, if you don't talk as much as I do. If I'm quiet, it goes fast. No, I'm joking. Train coming. Michelle, have a good... That's probably your last stretch of your travel, I hope. And I'm teaching classes at Everything Scrapbook and Stamps. So if you go, I think the journal one with all the different ideas in there will be is sold out. But the... oh, I was wondering if I could make a... No, let's stick with those 2 shapes. 3 sunflowers, that's good. Can I make a hole in this one? But of course you can also make a hole in the center if you want to. So with this one I'm just going to go close to the center. I think that will work, you see? So then you just have it there. Yeah, so I'm going to teach a floral class there as well. And I have a meet and greet and it will be fun. Somewhere in May. Somewhere in May. I think the flower class has a few spots left, but I know the other one, I think is sold. Okay, so that's that. Then I'm going to take the sunflower leaves. I have 1, 2, so let's do 2 more. I'm going to use this green on there. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yeah, so, and with this one, I'm going to kind of to the center and do it this way. Because sometimes it shows the lines that you're coloring. And then from this one, just from the center, you see, that way. And then this one. And again, so this shows how fantastic the collections work together again. And, yeah. And then, especially like Annette has a kind of, the everyday elements, it says it what it is. So she makes the collections that it can be combined really, really well with the other designs, but it's with everything. Friday David will be here, and David, this will be my last live for a little bit. I'm going to do toast together. My live for a little bit because I am leaving for the Netherlands and I'm going to Portugal, and so I won't be doing lives, but I will do 1 live, I think, well, somewhere, but the rest will be done by the design team. On Monday, Esther will be here because Esther is done moving. So she will be here. Look at those leaves. They are perfect. On Monday, yeah, so Friday, David. And he's going to do a combination because he showed me he's going to work with with Annette's collection and with his own collection. And he has some really fun cards to show you. And then on Monday, Esther will be here again. Oh, I forgot to do a hole in that one. Well, then it's 1, 2, 3 leaves. You see? Don't talk too much. So this one I'm going to stamp again. So I'm going to stamp because that sunflower has center stamps. And yeah, it will be a, and then, or center dies. But in this case, I'm just going to stamp these. Yeah, it will be fun. So it will be the Netherlands and it will be Portugal. So family visit because you said, Joep has a brother, a sister. Oh my goodness, else. I'm kind of trying to rush. Joop's sister lives in Portugal, so that's why we're going to Portugal. And just enjoy the Portuguese people and landscape, you see. So that's that. And in the Netherlands, of course, we have our family there as well. This one, what am I using here? Coffee. Coffee. Could you try piercing the shrunk leaf with a needle? Oh, when it's still hot, maybe, but then you need to do it when it's really hot, and it will not be easy, I think. But when I saw the bee with the sunflowers, I thought that is so cool. Am I going to use this one here as well? No, the small one. So if you don't have the flower stamps yet, the flower center stamps, you want to have those for sure, because those are super cool. Okay, so when I've shrunk this, I can start putting something together. There we go. Put this aside. Oh, here's my centers. To be honest, I just realized you were using a waffle maker. Yes. It's not my idea. It is, I saw it from Annette, but Annette saw it from Marion Emerson from Wow Embossing Powder. And so for us, Marion is the instigator of all this. And then Annette, I saw it from Annette. And then I watched Marion's as well. And now we're all pancaking. We're pancaking. It's fun. Here, look at that. Oops. Looks like if I would take it out now, it's oh, you know. Did you see how nice that was? Actually, not having it completely flat, but then again, that would even be nice. You see, so if I say, okay, you know, this is a little bit off, I can move this while it's still in here. For a little bit, probably. You see, so you can move that. But did you see the shrinking and then how it was? And then stop at that point. Did you see that? That was actually super cool. See, so I have this already. B. Oh, I used a different yellow here, I think. You see? It's more orangey. Yeah, you see, if you kind of stop halfway, you have a really kind of fun thing. It is a lighter yellow. There we go. That's number 2. And you know, honestly, so again, if you want to kind of, you know, but you don't need to, and this is, it's dry, but you can kind of, and this is actually completely flat. Third one. Up, okay. Leaves, B, and then I will put something together. Now, I tell you, it was on sale in the Netherlands as well at one point. So I bought it when it was on sale. Shortly after, some people bought it for the more expensive price. Well, here it's really cheap. But when in the Netherlands, when it's hot, lay a small teaspoon. Yeah, exactly, you can shape it. Yeah, that's, I believe that. Okay, that's a small one. Done. Okay, so that's it. Oh, I need to die cut this before I put it together. Sorry, because I promised to show that. I was almost forgetting. I was going to turn off my... let me show this one. Die set for this one. So just to show you the long one as well. Let's see if I can find it quickly in my... Oh yeah, where's the die? Where's the die? I did not get that die out. Because I didn't know I was going to do this. Let me find it. Just give me a second. Where do I have that? Oh yeah. I don't know. It's in my... Let me see. No. Oh yeah. I'm in trouble. Oh yeah, found it. Found it. Okay. So this one, piece of tape, fresh tape, because it's kind of. So again, turn it around, see where the die needs to be. Perfect. Almost perfect. Yeah. Okay. Going to run this through again with a piece of paper. Almost done. So probably, oh no, I still have time. So again, you see I used a piece of paper underneath there, just printer paper. Push this out. Let's see how this one cuts. I think we're fine. Yeah. You see, because it's long, it's kind of rounded a little bit, you see. So poke out the middle pieces. You see. So I'm not going to color this one. And this one has a hole at the top, but it's not big enough. So I'm still going to use my... You see, because it's a small hole there. So all the pieces are out. Get that on the side. Was somebody yelling at me already? Don't forget, don't forget. And this hole, if you don't have that crocodile, is basically the same hole as we call a perforator in the Netherlands. Like the regular one you use for paper. Yeah. You can also use pen pastel or even eyeshadow. Oh, okay, you can, Corey, I believe, yeah, okay. Yeah, I did not try anything else than the alcohol markers yet, but I'm pretty sure, I know a coloring pencil works, and so, but I need to kind of figure that out. Okay, so there we go. And of course you can color this a little bit with gray or something, but I'm not going to do that now. So here we go. So what I do with this, and I like this one was even longer to start with, but I did it the same. You see, so this doesn't fit. So basically what I do, I kind of put it in and wait till it shrinks a little bit. So I did with that long person, with the legs, I did it like this. And then you just wait till it starts to shrink a little bit. Did I leave it on? Yeah, I did leave it on. Why isn't it shrinking? Oh, it is already. Oh, it started already there. Yeah, okay. It should shrink a little. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, you see? So just hold it. And I think I'm good now. I think it might, yeah, there you go. You see, and then you just close it. So I did the same with the large lady from Esther. And with this one was really long. So I just started with the legs a little bit and do a little bit here until it fits, and then you close it. I use my archival colors of it. Oh, okay. Okay. Makeup eyeshadow, okay. And there we go. Oh, it's not a perfect shape, you see? So this one, so you see now this needs to go up a little bit. Like that. Is it good now? This. Oh wait, just put this here. You see, while it's still warm, I think that's perfect. And now you have the corkscrew. There you go. Isn't it cool? See? There you go. So that's what you do with longer, with larger. Super cool. Super cool. So that's that one. Okay, I'm glad I did not forget that. That will be a fun one for on your planner. That will be cool. Cool, cool, cool. And you can color it, of course, but I just didn't want to spend the time now. Okay, so what am I doing now? So I have my chain. I have my, oh, let's do a larger one this time. Because, well, you know, this is smaller, so that's easier to do. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm just going to take a piece of chain. Kind of, so if you're on your planner, of course, you have more space. So, you know, let's do a, where's my other, oh, here. I have this because I did jewelry for a long time. We did a lot of shimmer sheets, jewelry stuff. So I have a lot of these. So just take this off. So what do I want? A piece like this long. And then I make it uneven. So the other one a little bit longer. And if I want to make it shorter, I can do that. This one I can also, if I have my little one, I can just go in here and just basically press it open. Or pull it open. Where's my hole here? There we go. Oh, here. There we go. Now maybe I make a glue pin this time. Because I don't have a glue pin yet. That's actually fun. Where did I leave my glue pin? No, it's all, you know, I want to do it all. No, let's stick with my first plan. So small one. Okay, so I'm going to attach this to there. And if I want to change it later to a planner one, I can easily take this off again and just, here, hold this together, squeeze it together, and then a little bit like this. You know, I told that before, but I did bracelets already when I was in high school. And you know what I came across in the Netherlands lately? I still had that there for, it probably stayed behind when we moved. I had the bracelets with the veiligheidsspel, how do you call it? Safety pins. With the pearls. I did that. I showed it to Annika. I said, look, we did it like a long time ago. The safety pins and then with pearls on there. People that are as old as I am know that. Because that was a hype as well at the time. Okay, make sure that's nice and round again. So now I have two pieces. You see that I can start building on. And this is longer for a and then I have little rings in different sizes, or you can just use these rings, of course, if you want to, but I just have those rings, so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, I think these are, it cannot be too small because you need to go through your, but I think this size should be fine. Let's see. These are just all rings. Well, the bee goes at the bottom because he is, let's see. Oh, this one is still open. That's the one I used. Take this off. Need to go here a little bit. Oh, it's still on there. Wait. This is open, so it needs to come up. Okay, that one. You're going to take this. Put it on here. Kind of squeeze it together. And the flat one, if you have a little bit flat, it's easier to squeeze it together, I think. Here. Squeeze here. Does it go? Yes. Yeah. It does get posted on YouTube. If you go to the Elizabeth Craft House YouTube channel, and while you're there, subscribe right away as well, of course. I might want to go, oh, this is actually a long, big one as well. This one. Is this running long enough for this one? Let me see, otherwise I go to a larger one, but I think it should be fine. I can actually do the two different flowers on here as well. That will be fun. Oh yeah. I had all this stuff for. I have this for years and years. And one down, wait. I have this for a very, very long time. And pearls is something, you know, you never. I have all those small ones as well. And you know, you never get rid of that. Okay, so this one doesn't close well. Then I take two. And you just kind of grab it and make sure it lines up nicely. There we go. Then I need to look at that. That is so cool. Then I want to leave there. Smaller one. Maybe. Oh, that's the one I didn't put a hole in. Well, let's do a large leaf first. I know, this is, yeah, it is fun to do. Let's see if this one works. Do I have larger rings? I might need, yeah, I definitely need a larger one for that. I need a larger ring for that. Okay, that is quite large as well, but that's fine. I just go too higher, you know, you kind of just line it up, see how it looks fun, how it looks nice. And again, kind of close that up. You see, make sure that lines up nicely. Okay. And squeeze it. So that's that. You know, I might want to put this on there as well, because I think that is fun to kind of combine it. I do the smaller one here. I might make it a little bit, oh, then I should have shrunk that one as well, that leaf. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. I can easily shrink another leaf if I want to. Oh, this one is not open enough. No. So when it's not open enough, you just take two again and then just open it a little bit more. because of course there is some thickness to shrink plastic. This will be fun together. Use this one again to close it. You see, there we go, and we're getting there. You see how cool that is. I love that. Okay, I'm going to do a little leaf, but now I want to shrink quickly. I want to shrink because I want to have the different leaf then on there as well. I'm going to color these quickly, maybe with another green. So if I use 2 different flowers that I have, where is my crocodile? Oh, here. So I'm going 5 minutes longer or something, but then I have something done. And then I need to go to the office because I'm going to meet Anja there. Okay, so different greens. Shall I do a... Oh yeah, that's difficult. Difficult. Is that the same or is that lighter? Let's see if this is... Oh, that's lighter. So it should become a different color. More yellowish. Yeah, so for the people that tuned in later, check out the live from Monday so you can see all the fantastic things the team did with the fall collection from Annette. The everyday elements, because that is amazing. And that the bee and the butterfly, that is part of that collection. And my little card here, the paper that is from that. It is just, it's amazing. So much inspiration on that one, so make sure, don't forget to check that one out. So this one is too long, so what I need to do at the end, I will change it after live, but I'm going to put this on there because this is for the planner if I go this long. If I go shorter, because this is for the elastic, for the journals, you see, because this is going to be too long, but if you want to have for the journals, you can hang this. And if you want to do for the planner, you need this, because that closure is a little bit thicker. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, you know, I tried my leather one, so I can easily hang up on my regular one. Yeah, so I don't need to change the lock. If I use the leather one, I was looking at this. You see, if I want to have it on here, I need this. But the planners has elastic, the regular ones. I was just looking at my leather one, so I can hang this on my on my planner as well. Okay, this one. Oh, don't forget else. Here we go. You see? When I'm starting to rush, see, so that's why I took these leaves, because you need to kind of have a little bit longer, larger leaves, because they shrink, of course. You see, and a little bit lighter, so I'm going to hang that on the top there. I make bead caps from Shrink It for the lamp work beads. Corrie, I don't know exactly what that is. Lamp work beads. So lampshades or something? Is it for lampshades then? I'm sorry that I don't know. Here we go. So this one will not dangle, so I need a larger ring for that as well. Because I left, you can also take the stem off. Yeah. I know. And these are basic, like this is what I, you know, it's kind of basic stuff, but the tools for me, that's what I, you know, because I said I have that for a very long time already. I want to have, I'm going to add another bee in the middle here somewhere. Because I so much like the bees, and it adds, I like that the black is in there, you see, so I am going to hang the other bees somewhere here. Or the small one, no, I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to hang that on there as well, because I think it's fun to have 2 bees in there. And this is, I can do this all afternoon if I don't think about all the things I still need to do. Especially with the time crunch from leaving on Tuesday. I need to check, because we're flying Iceland Air, and I read that the volcano is active again. If we don't have trouble with the flight. So that's that one. You see, because that's nice, because then you, oh, look at this. Adorable. And doing the other white flower at the bottom here then. So kind of, it all kind of comes together. Yeah, and with the new release with Annette, you have the dies around bees. And that is perfect. And then another one with a butterfly later then. Oh, what am I doing here? Sorry. There we go. Got it. Got it. Got it. So that's going at the bottom here. Here we have in the neighborhood, we have a, like at the end of the neighborhood, we have a guy with his own airplane. And he flies around a lot. He just takes airplane and basically flies every day, I have the idea. And so it's one house at the end of the neighborhood and he has his own landing strip. Which is kind of cool. Oh. The weather is so gorgeous right now. So we had the snow. And now it's all. Oh. Getting there, getting there. Oh my. Isn't that gorgeous? Gorgeous. I'm sorry, you can go, but I just need to keep going. I cannot stop now. It might be 15 minutes after 12, but this is me not being able to stop and say, okay, bye. I'm just going to finish that. I know Brace. Annika, yeah, that's why I said I have one in the Netherlands, because Josette is coming to the Netherlands and she is staying in a tent, but a tent with bedrooms, and so it's not a tent. So I know the kids will absolutely love this. And so I ordered a pancake maker for there. So I'm going to take shrink foil. I just need to take then tools to stamp and whatever, and so it's a lot, but I will, and then I can do it there. Yeah, I know. You get addicted to this. That's true. True. Okay, then another leaf there. I have one more leaf left. Need a bigger ring, or did I do this? Oh, I did a big ring for that. It's kind of nice to have. There we go. Let's go in here, just under the, in between the bee again. Somewhere here maybe. There you go. Let's see if this is enough. I think this is enough, although a third sunflower, but then I should do I have a smaller one? I have a smaller one. I'm going to do a third because then I have two, and then so I'm going to add this one here, the smaller one, and it actually worked out great as well. So it stayed in shape. So I was wondering if it would be too thin there, but it actually worked. Oh, I need a big ring for that for sure. I do have some pliers though. So this one goes then, let me see, here. And I have one small leaf then with this one, which will be cool. And then I should be done. Let me see. So cool. One more leaf. You see one touch of green at the top there? Oh my goodies. Oh my goodies. I love this. Can I use a small ring for that? Yeah, a craft sheet from Range or any, and then you die cut a circle out of that. Yeah. You die cut a circle. Is this good? Yeah, that will work. And here with the leaf. Let me get a planner. I'm going to hang it on there. What would be good? Do I have a... Let me get my planner. Let me get my planner. I have that one. It would be nice on a... I know I have an empty one here. on the blank one, the blank canvas one. Here. And then you just hook it on here. Oh my, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love that. That's it for today. Here, look at that. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. So this was fun. I had fun. And since I am too late already, I'm not going to turn the camera around. I'm just going to say goodbye. And make sure when you stop to take off the plug from your power from the pancake maker. And Friday, David will be here. Don't miss it, because I know what he's going to do. It's amazing. And on Monday, Esther will be here. I will be back in a few weeks, just to because I'm going to travel. So I'll see you in a few weeks. But of course, I will be here watching what you do, all everybody. So thank you all, and make sure to check out the YouTube from last Monday to see all the gorgeous, gorgeous samples with the new collection from Annette, the Everyday Elements. My Lovely Life. Thank you all. Bye bye.